Hey there, welcome to another Baldur's Gate 3 video. I'm going to be continuing on that Warlock class today, but today is going to be mostly inventory management and talking to a few people. No combat in this gameplay. I think I do a little bit of exploration, but I don't think I ever fight anything. So yeah, without further ado, let's jump into it. Oh right, I just knocked this guy out.
First I damn near die at the hands of goblins. Then I get sucker punched by a bloody randomer. I'm done with this hellhole.
Tail between his legs.
Must have history.
Get him out of here.
Let's look for.
You acted quickly. I'm just sorry I didn't get there first. Thank you for your help out there.
Didn't this guy just walk away from us? I think he did. He's like, we gotta get to work, and then he turns back around and just chats with me.
Dedicated to the Oak Father Sylvanus. You'll find its keepers just as thorny, I fear. Whatever your business, I'd see to it quickly. The druids are forcing everyone out. This attack will only strengthen their resolve.
The druids.
There have been several attacks by different monsters. The druids blame us outsiders for drawing them here. Nobody's welcome anymore. They've started a ritual to cut the grove off from the world outside. We can't stay, but we'll be slaughtered if we leave. We're no fighters.
These druids are not what I have in mind when I think about druids.
Goblin got you. The druid Halcyons are
Creating a safe sanctuary and allowing all to live. Isn't that like the druid way? Yes, they're all natural.
You could try his apprentice Nettie. She's with the other druids in the inner grove. They've withdrawn there to prepare this.
That's not too serious.
Ritual of theirs.
Probably.
I've tried. Korga, their new first druid, won't even see me. You, though. I know it's not your business, but she owes you for saving this place. Perhaps you could persuade her. For more time to prepare, if nothing else.
Turning your back on the needy to save your own skin? Maybe we'll get along after all.
I understand. I
Yeah.
can only thank you for the help you've already given.
I think I've
If
given
you'll
in
excuse me.
at this point.
I'd best get my people moving.
At first, I wish there was a way that I could say I want to deceive them in this role, you know? But then, I mean, that's asking a lot. That makes some complicated mechanics. I wish I could have been deceiving them with that role and said that I will help them out so that if I do end up doing something that helps them, he thought I was on their side the whole time. Right, that's kind of the way I would have wanted to be playing this. Oh, it's time for second level spells? Uh-oh. Yeah, invisibility kind of... Oh, man. It makes me kind of regret doing the one with shadows deal, because being able to cast invisibility and walk around and being able to do stuff with it is nice. Though I think I need to be thinking about this as turn-based mode, right? Because I think one with shadows while I'm in turn-based mode is way more powerful than I think it is. Because it's nice to think about invisibility as just a way of as just you turn on invisibility and then for the minute you're good. You can do whatever the heck you want, you're just good. Oh man, but Pact of the Shadows. Oh, you gotta take Misty Step. Yeah, Misty Step was an option. I think as soon as I saw that, it was, you have to take Misty Step. I need movement. I need to be able to maneuver. Here, I'm kind of deciding between Pact of the Chain and Pact of the Blade. I really love Pact of the Chain warlocks, one of the characters that I made for like a one shot was a Pact to the Chain warlock. And he the things that you can do with your familiar are amazing. You can pull off some very interesting maneuvers. Mine was a pseudo dragon named Saul. It's so powerful, and he could go as far away from me as needed. It was so nice. So yeah, I'm kind of leaning towards Pact of the Chain. It's nice to have another player on the battlefield that I can control and that can do interesting things like turn invisible and be stealthy with us, right? He can just be invisible forever. The imp will just... Oh, it's such a powerful tool. Now I can replace Tasha's hideous laughter because I'm never going to use it. Or something over here. Old person is very enticing. Attacks from within 3 meters are always critical hits. Ugh. That's amazing. Yeah. I mean, especially when I'm partnering with an assassin rogue, which I already know I'm about to make this dude an assassin. This is so good. 10 turns of critical hits from an assassin on an assassin rogue. They just have to stealth, stab, stealth, stab, stealth, stab. So powerful. Crown of Madness is also good. Crown of Madness is also very good. But then we're messing around with saving throws and stuff, and I don't think I have the gear ready for making high DCs, right? For competing in the land of DCs. I don't know, man. I am so excited to play more playthroughs of this game because my favorite part about D&D is this right here. Character decisions and making a fun and interesting way of going about combat. Figuring out how to actually play it. Theory crafting the ideas. I love it. I love it so much. I haven't really gone fully into it. I've just kind of gotten my feet wet in it. I've played a few campaigns. And so I wasn't doing a lot of experimenting. I've done a few campaigns and a couple one-shots. But the campaigns have all been interesting. They've been rather like we're all new to D&D trying to play these campaigns. It's hard to get everyone together and it's all those struggles, so I'm excited for this kind of opportunity where I can spend more time actually playing the characters than I'm theory crafting. If I feel like I'm wanting to try out this Pact of the Chain Warlock, I can make a character that just does Pact of the Chain Warlock, which is a lot of fun. Oh man, really thinking this over. I think this is when I'm considering what the other party members are gonna be. If I do hold person, that kind of entices me to have maybe the fighter, so the other Githyanki, or the barbarian as a part of this crew. And maybe even taking Will into this party, because I know Will, the warlock that assisted us in the fight at the end of the last episode, I know he's a warlock and he's probably Pact of the... He could probably be like a Pact of the Blade warlock. And then I get my cake and I get my cake and I eat it too, or whatever the phrase is. And so yeah. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna choose. I don't think in this playthrough I have chosen yet. I have that other playthrough, and I think I've kind of cemented in my other playthrough what the team's gonna look like. But in this one, still deciding. Asterion is almost a necessity. You'll see it in one of the upcoming episodes. I have a traipse where I go around with Asterion and clear a ton of enemies. So interesting. So busted though. It feels cheap. It feels too easy. But then again, I don't know how hard this game is going to be moving forward. So the game might turn into something where I'm going to need every advantage possible. I'd be super excited about that. That would be very enticing for further playthroughs. Also, I didn't really know at the beginning of this playthrough that we're just going to have a guy that was going to be able to res us. That makes me feel like, man, I am going to put my foot in my mouth in this. Oh, for sure. I am talking out of my ass right now. I was about to say that there's no way I can full wipe. There's no way I can team wipe. You know? Dude, how wrong I could possibly be. This game is a lot of fun. Leave a comment if you're also playing. I want to know what kind of characters you guys are coming up with too. Maybe I'll give them a try and do little videos where I get to certain parts of the game and I try out combat on the different builds. That'd be a lot of fun. Trying out your guys' builds too. Yeah, no, you need Hex. You use Hex all the time. I haven't used Hellish Rebuke. Maybe that one time. I used Hellish Rebuke once. But the thing that's striking me, I think, about Hex is you can't upcast it. At least it was saying I can't upcast it. You don't get any advantage from upcasting. See? Casting the spell at a higher level doesn't grant any additional benefits. That's unfortunate. I don't like that. But it is a free bonus action. Yeah, I definitely chose the imp there. Imp's cool. Imp can fly. And it can sting and poison enemies. Yeah. This is me rethinking things. Hopefully soon, Eldritch Blast is going to start dealing a little bit more damage. It's going to be a little bit more worth it to be a warlock.
What's next?
One thing I am thinking about is that I don't know if Shadowheart is going to be in my party for much longer. I just don't. I think it's just a personality thing, but I really would miss guidance. I would really, 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 really miss guidance. That thing rocks. Yeah, get rid of inflict wounds. In every situation that I'd use inflict wounds, I'd rather use guiding bolt. Gotta get that spiritual weapon. Yeah, easy choice. Healing word, command, bless. I mean, some real killers. Cure wounds. How did you get back in there? Another hold person. A prayer of healing is nice. 5 to 19 healing for all enemies you can see. But also silence. Silence rocks. It's really good against mages.
What a day.
Alright, we already talked about this. I knew what I was going to do for Astarion. I think I looked at the other choices too. Yeah, see, I'm going to test out I'm going to test out some of these spells and see how it feels. Because I'm playing around with that idea that I'm not going to be going a stealthy campaign, and so having another spellcaster is interesting. That is 3 out of 4 in the current party being spellcasters, but if I do go the way of in-your-face fighters, keeping the Githyanki and adding in a barbarian or something like that, having another spellcaster would be interesting, and one that could be stealthy too when I need him to. Sleep is very strong. It's a nice spell to have because it doesn't require high intelligence in order to use. You just get a flat 24 hit points that you have to, a 24 hit point threshold. It doesn't get increased by intelligence, from what I can tell. And then Charm Person, I want to start playing around with that kind of stuff too. Something here, so probably like a damaging spell or shield. Very nice, especially if I'm going to be getting in close quarters with individuals. Having a reaction, super nice. Grease is also really nice, making the battlefield hard to traverse. Find Familiar would not be nice. When I locked it in.
Assume nothing.
And this is when I realized, oh, that's what happened. I didn't realize that you could pick the subclass and that the subclass had already been chosen for me in Asterian's kit. So yeah, I think I go back and yep, look at that. Okay, so after loading it back up, I think I don't know if I went with Prayer of Healing for Shadowheart, but that's what I locked in. And here we go. Yep, changed. There it is. Assassin. I knew I was going to go Assassin. There's a small chance I was going to go Thief, but no, I pretty much knew I was going to go Assassin. Any successful attack roll against a surprise creature is a critical hit. That's crazy. You are deadliest against unprepared enemies in combat. You have advantage on attack rolls against enemies that haven't taken a turn yet. Wow. Quick as an alley cat in a rain dark city. You immediately restore your action and bonus action at the start of combat. Just crazy. Just absolutely crazy. So is that like, if I'm doing something that causes combat to happen, I get my action and bonus action back? That's insane. I don't think I understood that before. Oh, wow. Fast Hands gain an additional bonus action. That is so intriguing. That's crazy. Get 2 bonus actions? Holy moly. I don't even know what I do with that, but I do something. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Second story work, you master the art of falling, gain resistance to falling damage. I mean, that's a thing, definitely. Oh man. Additional bonus action is so good. But yeah, the assassin traits are way too good. I already took a look at her subclasses. Eldritch Knight is my current character in a real campaign. My real campaign is an Eldritch Knight. 'Cause I don't know. I think I started with the relationship to the blade that he has, and I built out from that. I found a cool. I didn't know that warning blades were a thing, that like Spear of Warning or a two-handed Sword of Warning, you know. I didn't know that those were a thing, and so I built my character around having that sword. And being able to cast spells is a lot of fun. I wanted to be a little bit tanky because I knew my group, none of us want to go barbarians or anything like that. We all kind of want to go glass cannons, which doesn't work out when you have a DM that takes advantage of certain things, like, you know, not telling us that combat's about to happen, which no DM tells you combat's about to happen, but constantly trying to surprise you is annoying. But not letting us sneak up to encounters, not letting us know encounters are coming. 95% of the encounters that we run into happen upon us, are relatively surprise encounters. So I needed a character that would be able to defend against such tactics. So I chose an Eldritch Knight with a Spear of Warning and built my character around that. Oh man, these maneuvers for the Battle Master fighter, they're so strong. They're so strong. Goading attack is good for what I was just describing, but this Githyanki isn't going to be the tankiest of the bunch. She will be able to take some of the hits, but I think getting like a barbarian in here would be really nice. Unless I am trying to keep it at range, in which the mage would be helpful. But the mage, I don't know what characterization he has, like how he role plays. What disposition, is that what it's called? He is. I don't know if he's lawful or if he's evil or if he's chaotic. So I do kind of want to go with the people that are okay with bending the rules. And this Githyanki for sure is okay with bending the rules. And Asterion is very okay with bending the rules. I don't know if the mage is as well. I don't think Shadowheart is. I think she's okay with being selfish. But I don't think she's okay with bending the rules or hurting people. I want people that are okay with hurting people. With making the hard decisions. Definitely going to get Commander Strike. Distracting your target, giving your enemies advantage on their next attack roll is amazing for Asterion. And fainting attack. Just do a ton of damage. And direct an ally to strike a foe. The ally uses a reaction on their next turn to attack them. It's really strong. That's really strong. These are good ways to control the battlefield. How many superiority die do I get starting here? Is it 2? Do I have 2 of them? Or do I just have the 1? I can choose with these to use. Let's see. I have 4. Wow. 4 superiority die. That's just so much extra damage in combat.
Refugees.
Now to get to
adventurers.
selling.
No one in years, and suddenly we're overwhelmed. Well met. And thank you for beating back those goblins. Most brave of you. Is there anything you need?
It was light
Act
work.
fast if you do. The ritual will be complete before too long. Just some bits and bobs I no longer need.
Alright.
We don't even know these people.
That doesn't matter.
Of course it does. You would choose
Now,
strangers over us.
these guys in the background bug the heck out of me.
No.
So I might turn them down in editing. Who knows? If they bug me during this, I definitely will. But man, I don't. This trade system confused me at first. I don't know why it doesn't occur to me double clicking You know, why I'm thinking I have to drag everything into the appropriate spot. Like, just double click, man. Just double click it. Okay. Okay. Here we go.
Calm down.
Here we go. Let's jump in.
Please.
Let's jump in.
I won't leave them behind.
You're going to get us killed.
I'm enjoying making these videos. It's a lot of fun. And it's comfortable. You know, I've done this a lot. You know, in my time, in my day, done this a lot. It's weird to think about it as content though. You know, rather than a video. It's content.
This is about your precious Baldur's Gate.
I care about our lives, our futures.
And that's just
You just care about your stupid apprenticeship.
it's not really about the taking what other people will like, you know, and doing just what other people will like. That's not it. That for sure isn't it. That's a lot of what my client work is. But it's kind of following the trends. I'm sitting on the side of creating the idea that people will like, rather than gets the information across in the best way or displays things in a fun and interesting way or gets attention grabbing. That's a lot of what I'm doing in my normal work,
You don't even know these people.
is
Matter.
Of course it does.
attempting
Choose strangers
to
over
take
us.
their idea that they come to me with
Can we stop shouting?
and and turn it into something tangible, turn it into a video or a design or whatever. Making the thing wholly making the thing. You know, start to finish. I played the game. I did the commentary. I'm editing it. There's no one over my shoulder.
Calm down.
No one I know is gonna see this.
Won't leave them behind.
You know,
Going to get us
it's
killed.
different. It's hard because there is a way to mess it up. You know? With the other stuff, messing up
Precious Baldur's Gate.
is
About our lives, our futures.
No, you just care about your stupid apprenticeship.
not making what they want.
Right now.
But with making content, it's making what I want, but, you know, hoping that somebody out there
We don't even know
is
these
gonna
people.
want that kind of stuff too, you
Of
know?
course it does. You would choose strangers over us?
That's not what I said.
Can we stop
That's...
shouting? No?
stressful,
Sylvanas, guide your path.
I think is the word that I'm looking for. Yeah, here I'm going over to deal with this, because, guys, can you keep it
Can't just
down?
leave. They're kin.
I'll not gamble our
Screaming
lives,
about the
our
same
futures,
things
on
over
people
and
who are as
over
good
and
as
over
dead.
again.
We must leave for Baldur's Gate at once. Can we all just take a moment, please?
What's the point in blazing spells if we don't bloody use them? We should stay.
What's another
People aren't
situation that
fighters. We can help.
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
I didn't really feel like there was an option. You all should stay. A single blade could make a difference. This isn't... I didn't want to pick this because I think they should stay. I picked this because if they stay, then I have a higher chance of being able to use them later, you know? There will be more characters here to help me if
Thank you.
what ends up happening is I need to fight. If they just disappear, if they just leave, then they're gone in the wind.
Zerg.
They're not
Fine,
people I
I'll
can
stay too, lest you both end
you
up
know,
with your throats slit by goblin
use.
Thank you, Roland.
All right, now that that's over, get back to
blade.
selling my stuff.
Of course. But please, remember, you're not the only one in need.
Shadowheart had nothing because I decided not to be picking stuff up with Shadowheart because I knew she was going to be leaving my party. I think. I don't know. I still don't know. It's kind of up in the air. Probably she is going to be leaving the party, but who knows? But yeah, it is very hard to be adjusting to content creation. And that's what tells me that I'm kind of thinking about it a little bit too much. I need to just keep making stuff because I'm gonna find the kind of content that I want to be making as I'm going. I don't need to be decided on what type of content to make before I make the content. That's the trap that I've fallen into so many times before. I need to just make it. Just, you know, keep doing it. Keep the schedule that I have. If I have a new idea for content that I want to be making, then flip and make it. And just put my head down. Keep going. Wait, don't sell that. Wait, don't sell the crossbow. Wait, it's better than your bow. Oh god. Wait, that shield. I can give that shield to the warlock. No, don't do this. Okay, you kept the shield. Good. Yeah, get rid of the clothes. Who cares about clothes? Though I do kind of like the clothes. Because you don't have to like... Oh, he doesn't have enough gold. Dragon's Grasp is interesting. But yeah. That's another thing. Nobody in my life knows that I'm doing this. It's kind of a secret project that I'm working on. And I'm extremely reluctant to tell them about it, or especially reluctant to tell them what the channel's name is, or that what kind of content is out there so they can't go find it or whatever. I don't know. I feel like I've worn masks my whole life where I have a friend's mask and a family mask and a relationship mask and a professional mask, right? Where I'm not like a different person, but like with the friends, I'm goofier. With my family, I'm quieter. With my partner, I want to be talking about real stuff more often. And professionally, I'm surface level, you know? I'm not having interesting conversations unless we're doing a deep dive into the philosophy of their establishment. Usually when I'm seeking clients, I am talking to them about more real things. But those conversations leave as soon as content needs to be churned out, because it just makes it easier if I can be straightforward with them. Not straightforward. I mean, I guess being real is being straightforward, but being real also includes like digging and revealing and stuff like that. Like asking questions about them and seeking answers, and also offering information about yourself and offering information about yourself. Just saying what's on your mind, saying from your chest rather than from your brain. That's kind of what it is. But yeah, I've always worn masks, and now it feels like this is another mask that's being put on. But is it a mask that I'm taking off? Is it the reluctance of putting on a mask? Is that why I want to hide it from all the other sides? Or is this another mask that I'm putting on and treating it like it's another one of those masks, treating it like I have treated relationship mask and friend mask and family mask and professional mask? Is this just another one that I get to toss in the pile at the end of the day? I don't know. I'm not intentionally creating masks, putting them on when I'm interacting with the different people in my life. It's just how it happens. I don't want to be not myself to people, and I don't feel like it is not me, that I'm not me around these people.
Be with you.
It's just the way that we interact is... I want to be I don't want to be a nuisance. I don't want to be in the way of what they're wanting to do with their evening or what they're wanting to do with an interaction. I don't want to be different, you know? I don't want to be obtrusive. With my friends, participating in the conversation is showing equal participation, you know? Is showing that you're also there, you're also participating in the fun, you're also having fun, you're bringing fun to the table, and you're taking fun as well. You're having the fun. Professionally, I don't want to step out of line. I don't want to step on anyone's toes. I don't want to feel like they have to constantly fight me about the things that they're wanting when they're paying for it. Right? Is it a mask if I'm more of a pushover in that situation? I don't think so. I'm getting paid to do the work. They're not paying for me to come up with ideas. They're paying for my hands to clickety-clackety on the keyboard. You know, maybe some of them are paying for my thoughts and my expertise, but maybe with those relationships, they fluidly are growing into that where I can be speaking my mind and telling them things. See, there it is. I grabbed the thing out of her inventory. Oh, and I tried to put it back because I wanted to see if she would like give it to me or whatever. I wanted to see what they had built for this item. Oh man, use it. Oh, I gotta use it. My goal with these videos, what I mean about getting real is what just happened. That was me getting real and sharing insight into my mind, into my soul, whatever you believe. That's a real thing. I have masks, but do I have masks? Am I putting on a mask right now? I feel pretty vulnerable. I feel like I'm sharing my thoughts as they come to me. My subconscious is spilling out, right?
I had to leave most of my equipment in Elturel.
Just you know, with the content here, I want to have the narration or the real speak that I do every once in a while make the listener glaze over with your eyes, kind of how I am right now, and just be thinking about the words that I'm saying and applying them to your life. Do I do that? Are these questions I should be asking myself? How many masks am I wearing? If any. Probably not as many as you think you do. Your real personality comes out in certain situations. What situations are they? Are those the things that you cherish the most? Asking yourself questions like that when I'm just going on a venting tangent. Just because, you know, my vent goes in the direction of wearing masks and these are the different masks that I'm wearing. Am I wearing a mask right now? Doesn't mean when I brought up the subject of mask that you had to end up there. I don't like to speak in ideas. I like to speak in concepts. So this is probably something I'm going to talk a lot about on my channel in these narrations or in other narrations. Probably make a video about it. But ideas are the thoughts. You know, ideas are the things that you think. The one word after the other that you think.
You saw you fighting those slimy bastards.
Concepts
Best to fill your belly
are
while we still can.
ideas that are brought together to create something. Transferring a concept over to somebody isn't as easy as just saying the words in a specific order. Like saying, the sky is blue isn't transferring a concept to somebody. Transferring a concept is saying the ocean is blue, and therefore it makes the sky blue, or something like that, right? You transfer a couple of ideas that are related to each other, and then they get a concept in their mind that they're able to translate into an understanding. And understanding is what happens when somebody's able to share a concept with somebody else. I understand that the sky is blue because the ocean is blue and the atmosphere absorbs light waves, however it happens.
You look more green than yellow, Petal.
I understand it well enough to explain to you that the sky is blue because of the ocean. Right, so taking that metaphor, taking that understanding, I speak in concepts. I'm trying to convey to you the way that my mind works around ideas. So starting with
top hand that's
talking about masks and how I think about masks.
You take a sup of that and you'll feel
Is
right
trying
rain,
to
sweetie.
explain to you how
Oh, 'tis
I'd
just a
like
healing potion, nothing
you to
fancy.
explain to me
Here.
what you believe about it.
You just look like you might need a pick.
And then crack you out of it and bring you back into the gameplay that's on the screen because it's funny to me. This chick, Auntie Ethel, gives me the creeps. I think she is
Seen it all.
she is suspicious. She is sus on a whole nother level.
With a dryad. The wife was none too pleased and introduced him to a pot of boiling oil.
Ooh, that is not nice.
But worry not. I fixed him up, and depending on the lighting, he looks good as new. My point is, whatever ails you,
A pool
I
of
promise I've
boiling
seen
oil versus
Why, she sounds positively demented.
Yeah,
I love it.
she's
Let's tell her everything.
terrifying.
What is it, Peckle? What's wrong?
I do want to tell her everything, but
As you recount your adventure,
Shadowheart disapproves
Catherine
again.
sits alone,
Oh my gosh,
her eyes wide.
it's killing me. I don't trust her one bit, but I want to see how she reacts to this.
Truly. I see no sign of a tentacle yet, but that could change in an instant. You need help. Serious help.
No shit.
I've ne'er a potion or lotion here that could do it, but yes, I may have something at home.
I am for sure gonna follow up on that. They want to do that, but
I've collected some interesting bits and bobs over the years. You'll have to stop by my house just at the edge of the forest. Let me mark it on your map. I'll be heading back soon, so I can meet you there. Now, do you need anything? I have a few odds and ends for sale. Hey, bother.
whoa, that thing is crazy for monks.
Be
That
careful
staff?
on the road. I'd hate if something
That staff would be crazy for our monks. A bonus to unarmed strikes
How many people
and
are to ask?
True.
bonus to saving throws
My forge.
when
Looking for steel.
they
Well,
when they aren't wearing armor. That's a monk. That's all a monk does. Oh. Yeah, gotta cop that +1 rapier real quick. Yes, please. Come on, get it. You know you want it. Yes. Yes. Oh, man.
Die if I met Heroic and reeking of this place.
Get it.
Never get the
Do
smell
it.
out of my clothes.
Do it.
Burn them.
hell's take me. What I wouldn't do for the best tools.
Yeah, he had a dagger in his hand before. Gosh, I need to give him a crossbow too.
Need to find a way forward.
Well, thank you so very much for listening and hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed your time. I hope this was good for you. It was good for me. It's therapeutic. All right, catch you next time.